Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. So Jeffree Star is dating this guy called Andre Marhold, who apparently left his ex and his son for Jeffree Star. Now Jeffree was keeping pretty quiet on who he was dating for a while. A few days ago he was posting sneaky pics and fans were trying to figure out who it was that he was dating. And then a day or so later, Jeffree exposed who he's dating to the world. And FYI, Andre's ex is not happy at all. She is accusing Jeffree of being a homewrecker. First of all, who is Andre Marhold? And why is he really dating Jeffree Star? So Andre is a 30-year-old basketball player from North Carolina. He's a very good-looking dude. Of course, this is Jeffree's new man we're talking about. His current NBA status is he's an unrestricted free agent, meaning although Andre is a professional basketball player, he doesn't actively play for any NBA teams. However, Andre has played pro basketball for teams overseas. He currently lives in Georgia. However, if he goes back overseas for work, it's not clear at this point how this might affect his relationship with Jeffree. And at present, Andre is currently frolicking around with Jeffree after Jeffree flew him out to his new ranch in Wyoming. So Andre and Jeffree are recently dating from what we know and what we've been shown online, but the woman who is Andre's now ex-girlfriend has people intrigued and a little bit concerned, especially because she's spoken out and accused Jeffree of being a homewrecker. If Andre and Jeffree's relationship is actually real and he did cheat on his now ex-girlfriend, then her claims of essentially ruining their family could be true. However, she's being accused of phobia because of her approach towards the situation. Fans are also demanding to know who this chick is. So Andre's ex's name is Emanuela Chartol. It doesn't look like Andre was married to her or even dating her prior to getting with Jeffree, but according to Emanuela, who has spoken out about the situation on social media, Jeffree has apparently ruined her relationship with Andre by stealing him away. So Emanuela has since deleted her Instagram after going off and posting this. Tell me what I've done to you. Tell why to expose yourself but my son. Money? Because I could work harder to make our life better. I was your ride and I could do anything to save our relationship. Anything. My son matters. My son was so happy last week. I don't care if it's about money, but this hurts me a lot and affects my son. God, please help me to keep my head up for my son, because this shit is unreal. Please help me, God, to be strong for my son. This ruined the whole family. She had then apparently made another Instagram account not long after and had posted this to her story. How do I tell my son when he grows up and doesn't understand? How can you just stop answering calls and not return home? This is not love. It just isn't. It's unfair to our son. Why me? Jeffree Star is a guy, I am a woman. I can't offer what he has, but I would have respected the fact that you told me for health reasons. The same lips you put on me and our son are the exact same lips you're putting on a dude. This to me sounds very phobic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. She then said, and it's sad that I have to rant on Instagram all because my calls to you are no longer going through. This can't be real. It just can't be. I can truly say that I am hurt. I seen the signs. I ignored them. I put my life on the line for you and your career. I held you down and you know I stepped out of my comfort zone in every way possible. I did things for you that I didn't even feel comfortable doing, but this is what I get. I ignored signs. Just one call to explain all of this would be great. That's all I ask. Prayer can't get me through this. I need you. The pretty arguments drove you away. I always feared this day would come, but not while our son was still in diapers. I'll not let you down if you come home. Just be here when we wake up. Please. I can't sleep without you. Please, baby. I am literally going crazy. My son needs a dad. I don't want another man raising him. You promised me. You promised us. I don't care about the embarrassment. I need the world to know that I really need you. I'll do anything to get this back, but don't give up on your family for someone who's going to give up on you. I'm not embarrassed, just crazy what people do for money. Thank you for all your kind words. I'm saddened that I feel like I have no shoulder, just my social media to cry on. I miss my man. I'm absolutely shook right now. My heart aches. Can someone DM me to make me feel better? Thank you for all the words of encouragement. And for the pages who think it's funny to mimic me, you can just tell you've never been in love and that's okay too. Carry on. I woke up in a different state of mind. Sometimes you have to accept reality for what it is and can't stress over what you can't change. And that's words from Q the celeb. Your DM touched me the most, thank you. I'll be on my backup page for a while, follow it. I'm so much. I love my man. He is the father to my child. We are a family. I wish I could wake up and this all be a dream. Jeffree had then taken to his Twitter and had tweeted, "Good morning everyone. The phobia is really jumping out this morning. Let it out, I don't mind. Some of y'all need some coffee and a hug." Jeffree had also responded to this person who had tweeted, "Why is it that people who don't know Jeffree feel the need to slither into his business and create a whirlwind of negativity, slapping him down, homophobic comments, etc., without even knowing both sides of the story? Even then, what concern is it of anyone's? Let him be happy." Jeffree responded, "Because the lie is always more entertaining than the truth." Jeffree had also responded to this Twitter user who had said, "I usually keep my mouth shut, but I've seen a lot of my mutuals interact with homophobic behaviour when it comes to Jeffree Star's new man, and I just gotta say, y'all should know better. I don't like Jeffree, but that doesn't give me the right to bitch his BF's orientation. Jeffree replied, they've been done to show their true colours. He then tweeted, I'm not the one, but... So yeah, Jeffree was accusing Emanuela of being homophobic towards his new relationship, and the following tweets of hers might actually make you agree with Jeffree. Emanuela had then responded on her Twitter to Jeffree stating, well, you should tell the people you're f***ing to not send me videos from your home, and I'm not your sis, not sure you're the same species. She then retweeted, I don't know, tell that to the person you stan. He told a black woman that she looked like a gorilla, and said to another that he was going to pour battery on her to make her skin light. Oh, and he was saying the N-word with the ER at the end. Returning the favour ain't even hurt anybody. And then she had retweeted a compilation of Jeffree Star being racist in the past. Now, I don't know your guys' thoughts on this, but by the sounds of things, this chick Emanuela needs to have some sort of intervention by her family or friends. Somebody needs to take her phone off her ASAP, and maybe give her some comfort, because she's going off online and begging this a-hole of a man to come back to her when he's clearly not interested. Obviously, she is hurting, but her homophobic sounding response to their newfound relationship is unacceptable despite her hurt feelings. Like, I know she's mad, but that's not acceptable under any circumstances. And honestly, I wouldn't expect anything less of Jeffree to be a homewrecker, and that's absolutely disgusting if that's the truth. And to be honest, I don't know why this chick would want to go running back to someone after they left you for Jeffree Star, of all people, with his known past. Now, Jeffree had also taken to his Instagram story to subtly address all the drama and rumours going around, but he contradicted himself by saying he wasn't going to address anything, which is super awkward. He also mentioned how he's living his best life with his new man, and it almost seemed like he was shading Emanuela, because he mentioned that Andre was very much single when him and Jeffree first got together. Now, this is the complete opposite of what Emanuela is saying all over social media. Here was what Jeffree had to say.
Good morning, everyone. Officially here in Wyoming, it is raining. It's beautiful. It's stunning out. It hasn't rained in California in a minute. So just to be out here in the woods and the fresh air, I'm feeling good. Now, I've entertained a lot of bullshit before, a lot of lies, and I told myself, 2020 girl, really, there's just no time or energy for that. So, you know, the old Jeffree would always address things and always come on here and be like, you guys, this is actually what's happening. I don't care anymore. I'm living my life. I'm actually genuinely happy, and I know that upsets a lot of people. Happiness should never upset anyone. I want everyone to win. I want everyone to be amazing, and I want everyone to have a good life. So if anyone else has any negative energy, can't relate. I know rumors and lies are entertaining, and that's how people make money and advertisements and clicks. I know how the world works, so it never bothers me. But just know that I'm hanging out with someone amazing who is single and has been single for a while. So anything else you hear is a lie. And I know it sounds entertaining. I know everything's like a movie and it's all fun and crazy and sounds scandalous. It's not. The real world ain't that exciting, baby. I'm gonna go enjoy my day. I'm gonna go drink a Red Bull. We're gonna go have some amazing adventures, and I will be back in a little bit.
So lastly, it's interesting to note that Jeffree's new man is estimated to be making around $20,000 a month playing basketball, and especially because he plays outside the US internationally, it could even be more than that. But who knows what's exactly happening at this point, seeing as travel isn't really an option. Maybe when it does become an option again, he might leave Jeffree for his career overseas, but who knows when that will be. For now, Andre is happily living it up with Jeffree, and fans can't really say at this point that Andre is using him, because Andre had a successful career of his own before before getting with Jeffree. But obviously Jeffree is worth multi-millions, so again, who knows? According to Andre's ex, Andre is chasing the money, honey. What are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments.